This is part 6 of my series, The Labor Market Used to Help Me Get Hired, and Now It Makes More Money When You Don't. Please go back and read the others or listen to the others. It's meant to make my blog posts on Substack visible on TikTok. It's not one solution, it's a door to 10,000. So on my start of a solution, the job applicant perspective, the first Yelp in a world of professionally mandated fine dining with no health department and no FDA, and no guarantee that the restaurant will ever actually serve you food. And I'm proud of my solution. You don't have to believe one solution would fix the catastrophe that this labor market is. You shouldn't. It wouldn't. That's the point. What I'm doing is opening a door, giving a system a name so 10,000 people can see it more clearly and build 10,000 different answers. It's not about slaying Goliath. It's about restraining Gulliver. It isn't about owning the fix. It's about giving shape to the problem so we all start mistaking it for personal failure. Genuinely, there's a question we need to confront. When job seekers and employees of the talent industry work thousands of hours to generate revenue for an industry for years at a time, as I've demonstrated, but only one of them has to get paid, doesn't it start to look an awful lot like a system that we ended in the US in the 1860s? It's not the same, of course, but there are uncomfortably real financial, social, and democratic parallels. This time, the instability isn't a single visible line of demarcation. It's scattered in pockets across the country, precisely the way the internet would do it. You don't have to take my word for it. The question isn't necessarily whether I'm right. It's also, if such a thing were happening, would you have known? Realistically, if grocery stores were more profitable the longer their shoppers stayed hungry, wouldn't that be a national crisis? Is there any system to check if that's not happening for job seekers? Why not? Who might benefit from there not being a system to check if a whole half of a labor market didn't like its situation? This isn't about villainy. It's about a design so flawed that it's invisible to the people who created it. This is a moment to take reality in the face. We can honor that we didn't know, we can't know what we didn't know and we didn't know it. But when new information arrives, what do we do next? If this helped you see it a little clearer, run with it. Tell someone and build something. Name what's broken. If you want to examine this further, do that. I claim no perfection. I just honor what my market research, my observation, and my systems thinking tells me by naming it. If you want a systems level breakdown of this, I developed a framework on SSRN. I'm an academically minded person called the Theory of Online Market Gravity, a 5-part model explaining how hiring platforms lost their way. I can link SSRN, OSF, and Zanito on there. It's been accepted on all. We don't need a better interface. We need a new engine. The hiring system doesn't need a facelift. It needs a complete inversion of incentives. That's what I'm building at the job applicant perspective. I built it, but I need more people. That's why I do these kind of posts and write these kind of blog things too. Anonymous review of job ads, ghost job flagging, feedback from job seekers on hiring experiences, signal-based employer reputation tools. We're not gamifying hope, we're verifying reality. If you're tired of screaming into a void, you're not the problem. The market design is. It's not a magic fix, it's a trust layer, and we're building it from the ground up, one review at a time. This kind of blog post is meant to get them to wake the fuck up. Wake the fuck up. It's been a fucking horror show, and you're not listening. And you wouldn't need me to be the Epstein list for Americans, millions and millions of Americans, if you would just believe them when they said words. But I'll be your fucking Epstein list. My fucking God, I will not be goddamned if I do nothing about this when I see it. Honestly, I have too much PDA for this thing. Fuck people. And empathy. God damn it. What the fuck's wrong with people? Stop by the job applicant perspective. The first anonymous crowdsourced user reviews, Google reviews for hiring across the US. It's all the same stuff you see on LinkedIn or Reddit, but instead of using it to demonstrate how worthless we are, we use it to I organize it and I put it in columns so you can search which company you're talking about. This system is planned obsolescence for HRs. for human living. I am furious, and I apologize for nothing for that fury. I apologize for no fury. My fury is my engine to cover my fucking grief at the fucking horror show that I witnessed. But the child of fury and grief is change. It is change. And change is giving to the future something you didn't have when you needed it. I give it to somebody else so that I can have it in my past. I hope you stop by. I have another blog post coming out saying you're not a failed employee. You're a shopper in a supermarket built to starve you. I have workshopped the title. I'm not quite there yet, but still. Stay sane out there. The gaslighting is fierce. God is a woman. And I know she loves me because she put me in a world that's colonized with a non-colonized spirit and fucking neurotype that gets, dopamine from fighting.